call in South Phoenix. Got ourselves a snake in a house. Is that him up there? Yeah.
Yeah.
That you?
That's him.
Yeah, I bet he's around here somewhere. If not, I'll find him. Yeah. On my way to Cave Creek right now to pick up a rattlesnake, apparently next to a garbage can. We're pulling up here shortly. This is right up against the base of a place called Black Mountain. So there are black-tailed rattlesnakes, speckleds, tigers, diamondbacks. Could be anything. It's probably a diamondback, but I can always hope for a blacktail. How's it going? Doing good. Okay. He's just hanging out.
I took the recycling out, I closed the lid, and I heard the rattle. And then I saw him behind here. I think he's underneath the back of that green one.
Okay.
It's like 4 feet long. He's got to still be there. I had to run in and get my phone, but that was like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I bet he's around here somewhere. If not, I'll find him. I'll find him. Let me look around the back here. Let me take a look real fast. Yeah, he might live in one of these pack rat burrows too. I guess he just moved.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that there's pack rat nests and stuff back here. That's probably where he lives most of the time. You see him here pretty often?
I've never seen him.
Really?
I saw a big, I don't know what you call it, gopher snake or whatever.
Uh-huh. There he is. I see him.
In that bush?
Yeah.
About the size he was.
Yeah. Good size, healthy one. Almost didn't get that one. Glad I looked in the bushes. So there are times that a snake will leave before we get there. We always ask people to just sit there and have a staring contest with the snake until we get there in case it wants to go. The snake does want to go almost every time just because, well, it doesn't like meeting us either. So when the snake can, it takes off and it goes and hides. But we know that it's too hot outside. The snake's not going to be just cruising out over ground for a long time. So it's going to go into the first set of places to hide that it possibly can. So that's why I was looking where I looked. I looked in the closest pack rat nest and the closest big shady bush. And the second one of those, that's where the snake is. A lot of times too, you'll see us do things like walk the perimeter really fast, even if we don't think that there's the snake there, even if we don't think that we're going to find it. What we're doing is basically crossing things off the list and giving us time to work. So if that snake is crawling somewhere, before we invest a lot of time in a stationary place looking for a hidden snake, a lot of times we'll do that where we go and walk around the entire property.
Hey everyone, headed to a call in South Phoenix. Got ourselves a snake in a house. The gentleman just called. I guess his doors are bad and it snuck in. He saw it slither under his couch. He's keeping an eye on his living room area. So fingers crossed that it's still under the couch and it didn't go somewhere where I can't see it or can't find it, because he said he is not going to be able to sleep tonight if I don't get that thing out of there. So I'm going to do my best and find this snake for him. Hey.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Porch and this darn snake coming in my house.
You saw it come in?
Yeah, I saw it come in, and It's kind of a thin snake.
Yeah. Long and skinny.
It's not a rattlesnake.
Okay.
It's about yay long. You can
Okay.
leave that open.
Okay.
It's about yay long. And okay. Now I was sitting right here. Excuse me, Dad. I was trying to get to it, but I
You all
couldn't.
good? Is that
I
him
was
up
sick.
there?
Huh?
Is that him up there? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you?
That's him. Well, I'm glad you know. I didn't notice that. You just run the door, and I'm sitting here looking at TV. I didn't see him up there.
You're watching TV, and there he is. He's
Yeah, we'll get it. Oh, he's going behind the trophies. Oh,
It's I got it. I got it. It's a patch nose. Oh, he's under.
What kind of snake is
It's
it?
called a patch nose.
Are you harmless?
Yeah, harmless. You care if I move these?
Yeah. Well, you have to get.
Yeah. Sorry.
I didn't know. I wish I had seen it because you could have came right in and got it. Oh, you got him anyway?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh man.
Cool. We don't get a lot of patch nose calls. He's cool. Look at him. Super cool.
See, I'm gonna have to get my Arcadia door because it's leaning.
Yeah.
You know.
So it wasn't even open when he came in?
No, I don't. Hold on to it.
I got him, I
Although
got him.
you know about snakes, I know. You think he came through here?
All the way up there? No.
Well, where do you think he came in at?
Bottom.
Where?
Somewhere in the bottom.
Oh, you think he might have came through there
Yeah.
and then came through there?
Did you happen to open your door at any point?
No.
Okay. Because maybe he was hanging out in the middle here.
Yeah.
You opened the door and he slid in.
No, because like I said, I was sitting down watching TV when I seen him. I seen his head go up first.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute, that's not a lizard. So I got up to go towards him, and then I guess that he felt me, and then he went across that way.
Yeah.
All the way over there.
Yeah, because I don't see him crawling all the way up there coming through the top.
Yeah.
No, he would have stayed on the bottom and came in that way.
Because even before you came, I had some things I had to do, and I said, well, we need to
Yeah,
go.
you wanted food. Now you can go get your food.
Yeah, I was hungry.
For
you know.
sure. Don't you dart out of there. I want a picture of you. All right. Calm down, Patchy. This is called a patch nose snake. Look at his little nose all patchy. This is a big one. This is an adult. Look at his nose. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. He's a feisty little one. That is. Alright, I'm gonna let him go. Patch nose. See ya. So cool. Alright, so we figured out that the snake probably snuck in when he opened the door because his seals on his main door aren't that bad, but his seals on his screen door are bad. So he's gonna take care of that, but that was kind of funny that the snake was just hanging out with him watching TV. Patch nose, so cool. We don't get a lot of patch nose calls. They're more of a diurnal snake, so they're more out during the day, and they're just quick little snakes. Don't tend to go down into where homes are. Mostly just, you know, stay out in the desert. Probably only get like two patch nose calls a year.
All right, this is one of those relocations where I'm gonna have to drive for like 20 minutes to end up half mile that way. Just private property and fences and stuff, and also people don't like us in their backyards with big buckets that say rattlesnakes on it, so we're pretty careful about all of that. So taking it to some public land through a preserve that we have access to do what we want to do, and to find a little corner that is within this snake's estimated home range, so it has the best chance possible of succeeding. It's a big old snake. It's a big healthy diamondback, which means that it knows exactly what it wants in life, knows exactly where it wants to get it. So we have to take a lot of care to make sure that we're not just dumping this thing out any old place. We got to put it somewhere that this guy's going to thrive. So that's where we're headed. It's warm out. Being in the middle of the day like this and being as hot as it is really limits how much time I can spend with this snake in the bucket before it dies or crawls away with permanent damage. So I'm being pretty specific about the two options that I'm going to be working towards right now. There's a drainage right here, but it's alongside this old roadway. This is gated off, but I don't know who uses this. Obviously, there's lots of rattlesnakes here, so anyone that's hiking here should be aware that there's rattlesnakes, but if I can, I'm gonna not put a snake right next to a trail. So I'm walking up here to this tree line, which is gonna indicate that there's another drainage going up into the mountain a little bit. And I'm gonna see if there's an opportunity there. If there isn't immediately a good looking spot to release it to, I'm taking it back here and finding a pack rat nest along this drainage. Okay, we're at our limit here. In this stuff over here somewhere, there's gonna be a burrow of some sort, and this is where the snake is gonna go. It is just a beautiful big diamondback, very healthy animal. There's a pack rat nest. Oh, hi. How you doing? You've done this before, I think. Now you want to go back that way. Got a nice rattle. This is a male, and he pooped in there too, so this is also a well-hydrated animal. Okay, let's go. I don't want to scare him, but I do want him to go in the right place so he doesn't die. That's important, right? That's the whole point of the job. If I didn't know better, I would just dump him out in the bushes somewhere and that would be done. Say, well, it's a snake, it's out in the desert now, it's free. Oh shit, it would die. Perfect, found it right away. Sometimes it gives a little rattle right as it goes in, but I think this guy's pretty chill. That is a beautiful snake. What do you think? You like it in there? Sometimes when this happens, when it goes in and just stops and pauses like that, you start seeing like a jerk in the tail. It's not doing it now, but that's kind of what I was expecting. If you see that jerking with the tail, that means the front end is doing a courtship dance on a female that's been found in the burrow. And that has happened many times to me, where you are successful in picking a relocation spot, and the way that you know that it's successful is because there's another snake there when you get there and the snake starts trying to mate with it. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh look, there's a shed skin right there too. Looks like it's from a coach whip. So this pack rat nest is a known good place for snakes to live. And that's where this guy's gonna hang out for now.